Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of Insomnia. We probably lost some of our stuff down there. Let's see if it doesn't kill us. Okay. So it's actually safe down here. It's not actually going to kill us. Now let's see if we can actually... I can actually see if there's anything of ours that we lost down here. Oh, there's some arrows and some leggings. I don't have... Oh god, I'm going to just drown. Not really seeing too much. We might just maybe nothing. Maybe we really didn't lose anything in here. Actually, no, we lost. I know my sword. So we gotta find out where that sword is, actually, which is probably up there now. I've probably just made it despawn. Because we got the brimstone one. We don't have the other ones that I had. Which I'm not seeing them down here. Which is quite a bummer. Maybe a zombie is wielding it. Who knows? Is there a way up besides for pillaring? Probably not. Seems safe down here, so I'm gonna stop the recording right now and find my way back up, and I'll resume recording once I'm back up. Okay, so this is actually gonna be a post recording of this because I accidentally muted my mic in between getting back up here, and I was probably getting some food or whatever, so it's actually going to be a post recording. Right now I am just of course breaking spawners again. I'm actually going through my inventory trying to see what I actually need and what I don't need, and I think I need a replacement for my blade. So I think I'm actually trying to find a replacement, and I also need a replacement for my boots. So, and I found a replacement for my boots, and I actually found a replacement for my sword right here. The boots and sword both have a speed attribute on them, so it makes my field of view a little bit. And now we got some fallen ninjas and some zombies falling down. So, just going around normally, breaking spawners, having creepers explode, breaking my torches, of course. And right here I get ganged up by 3 freaking skeletons, and I accidentally fall to my death because of it. So, yes, I forget exactly what I'm trying to say right here, but basically I'm going around, now I'm actually trying to get stuff back from, let's see, yes, I'm gonna go grab some chests because I wanted to actually, I have actually, okay, let's see, I had I had a full inventory basically at the time that I died, so I needed a place to store my stuff, so I didn't have to worry about trying to find another chest. And basically I'm going up to collect some more armor, and basically here I'm thinking I'll just cut it. Okay, so I return back to Ninja Academy. I decided to start back from the beginning only because there was some actual danger and retrieving my gear still, because I didn't actually light up this bottom part too well and there were still areas. So basically I'm just trying to get myself out along the way. I'm going to be breaking spawners that I see and trying not to die and avoiding if I have to. So as we make our way back to our gear, I basically brought along just a normal iron sword and a diamond pick, and right here's when I noticed, I believe this is actually when I noticed that there's actually iron right here, and then I also see creepers, so I don't want them to explode the iron, so I'm trying to actually, oh, actually I don't want them exploding my stuff, so I actually try and run away from here. I know I didn't collect everything, but I'm just going to stand on here. I'm going to actually place the chests on this wall right here. gonna make a double chest. I'm just gonna dump everything I own in there just to make a second loop on my items. So I'm gonna keep my bottom row items. Yes, I am gonna actually keep my bottom row items just so I actually have weapons and everything. And so I'm going around for a second. Oh, and we're gonna have creepers explode. Oh, and I actually just noticed, and then I decided I want to actually destroy these spawners as much as possible, and of course we get some creeper explosions, which is going to actually destroy some of that iron that, now that I just see post recording. And of course, we're going to have a bunch of creepers exploding. Luckily, we actually survived this time. Now we're just going around, and now I'm trying to find a safe way before I actually die. And I'm actually going to board myself up in here, and I'm going to regenerate health. And I believe I actually forget what I'm talking about right here, but I know I'm going to cut the recording. Oh, actually, I'm just sorting out my inventory right now. I'm actually going to cut it right here so I regenerate health. So okay, so we've actually regained some health right now, so I'm actually getting out of my hole. I think I've actually grabbed all of my gear, and right now, yeah. Oh, we got some more creepers. We're just trying to deal with this horde right now. We actually got a bunch of creepers spawned in, so we're actually just going to run away from here. Wow. Trying to break the spider spawner, but the spiders don't let me, so right here I'm cursing out the spiders. And then we got a creeper explosion, and of course I tried to break that spawner, but didn't work out because of the spiders again. So now I'm just retreating all the way back just to get away from the spiders. Of course, gotta eat to regain our health, and don't exactly know where I'm actually going right now, but I'm also lighting up the area. Of course, using excess amount of torches now. Of course, just generally going around, breaking these spawners. And of course, those skeletons decided to infight, so I'm like, I'll take this chance to go here. And actually, this is when I realized I actually didn't bring myself a bow, so it was a good thing there was actually a bow in that chest. Right here, I'm just letting the skeletons infight while I break the spawner up here. And then I noticed that the skeletons aren't infighting anymore, but I believe, yeah, one of them actually did kill the other one, so he actually went after me then. And I'm like, okay. And then we find actually a chest in here. Good way to kill that spider. We get another emerald in here actually, and we get a couple torches, fire resist potion. I forget what that book was actually. But now we just gotta deal with all these spiders while mowing the lawn. God. And of course we're gonna eat some more. Going back around, trying to climb up these rooftops to get back to, I forget exactly where I'm going right here. Well, I'm going on this rooftop. Let's see, just going around. Right now, I'm not worrying about where the wool is actually. I'm just worrying about all these spawners. And right here, we do a little jump twist move on that zombie. I already checked what was in that chest. I actually forget myself. Of course, jumping again. And of course, it's going to be monotonous because freaking I'm doing post-recording. I've never actually done a post-recording while trying to look at the video, because this video, I actually recorded maybe 2 to 3 days ago. I was going to actually post-record this the day that I found it, but I was just too tired and I forgot the other days. So my memory is a little bit fuzzy on like the minor stuff. I know where all the major stuff was. So yes, I believe now we can actually destroy all these spawners that we were trying to destroy before the spiders decided they wanted to stop us. And of course, actually, I think I'm still trying to figure out like how we're getting like creepers just spawning out of midair, which found out later on that the spawners just have a higher range than normal. And here I'm trying to snipe out the creepers so I can go back down there to destroy the rest of the spawners so I can actually at least save some of the iron. So we're just actually sniping out. Actually, now we're sniping out the zombies because I didn't want to deal with them. I see a creeper out in the darkness, and I actually can't see it now, but in game I could actually see him. And I believe I actually did kill him, and now we're just going to light up the area, putting 3 torches next to each other. There was actually 2 more creeper spawners I left in here from trying to destroy last time, and now I actually got them all, so we shouldn't have to worry about the creepers spawning and destroying the iron right now anymore. And then we come over here, I believe. Yes, this is actually where the redstone was, which I actually thought wasn't as important as I then realized. And now we actually have to do a potion because we got a bunch of skeletons actually shooting us. And then we just go around here and destroy the last creeper that we saw. And I believe we actually go into our chest to grab some stuff. Or first we gotta kill off this spider. Oh, and I don't think, oh yeah, we do go back into our chest to see if we see anything that we want. Oh, we wanted the boots, the helm, the sword actually, because my sword wasn't enchanted. But we got the leggings and the boots back. And of course my pickaxe, and bow. Those were my most important things. We were getting back some of our torches. Right here, realize I don't actually have any more coal. And we're also getting a bunch of arrows. We're just re-equipping ourselves right here. Taking off some of our bad stuff. Actually, then we realize right here, maybe we want to keep the feather falling on because we did die by falling last time. Which I didn't actually have feather falling boots on because my feather falling actually broke on me. And now we're just collecting some water, which, oh, no, we're putting it back because we realize we don't actually need water because there's no lava or fire anywhere. And if we want to actually just go down, we can just make a staircase down, so. And then we're just looking around. I believe now is when we're actually trying to find the wool, I believe, because we did light up most of the area now, and it's pretty safe besides for that middle area and maybe some to our right. But now just trying to deal with the creepers even though they're still exploding. And we're jumping, and actually these were the 3 spawners I was trying to actually no, I think those, okay. And now we're trying to actually find our way to get to that spawner up there. And we make it. Getting a little bit better at the jumping. I mean, at first it would take us forever to make that jump. And now we're just searching. We're actually going to go into that little temple area because I'm thinking at first that's where the wool is. Oh, actually no, this is when we noticed the redstone, I believe. No, we noticed redstone long ago. But yeah, it's kind of hard when I don't remember what I'm actually trying to say here. But now we got a bunch of these skeletons infighting, so I'm just going around lighting up this place and not going to deal with them, I believe. Yeah, we're just going to go up here, go back down, light up this spire, only to stop creepers. And I actually tried get up there by jumping, but I decided it's just better to place a torch. And we get a creeper explosion. Creeper probably got caught in the line of fire of the skeletons infighting. So right here I'm just running around lighting up the place, making sure those spawners can't spawn anymore. Then we're gonna deal with the sensei, the 3 spiders, and the warrior. I think it's 4 spiders. Or, no, warrior, it's fallen ninja. And we're also trying to not look at the Enderman while fighting everything. Right here I'm just running around trying to regen my health because he actually withers me a little bit. And on second thought, I probably should have kept one of those spawners. I destroyed every single one of those spawners just to see if one of them would drop, like, if they would drop wither skeleton heads. And right here, I actually thought it was a trap. So we're just going around. We got Protection 4 book and Unbreaking 3, and we also got our emerald that we're gonna leave in the chest. And then, oh, and we got some loud ass potion spawners, which this one gives us resistance. I think we've already found that one out before though, so. And now we are actually going into the middle area because I believe that's actually one of the last few areas that we need to go to in terms of spawners. So, let's see. Just dealing with all these mobs here. We're actually back up to 32 levels again. Oh, and we get a bunch of these ninjas actually spawning on us when we first get here. And we place the torch on the spawner and then break the spawner, so of course it breaks our torch. We look in here, we get in our emerald, and we get actually a bunch more torches, which I actually did not see, I believe. So, sorry about the yawning. A little bit tired. And I believe we're actually now trying to get up on that platform there because I think there's one more. Oh, nope, we're actually not going on a platform. We're actually trying to get up there. Let's see. Oh, that's because there's a spawner right there. And right here, I'm trying to break this block, but then I realize, oh, I'm actually now breaking the spawner just so they don't actually spawn on us. And I'm actually being smart right here, and I'm going to place a block to my right and realize that we have to go down one to place a block there, and then we actually break this block and climb on top of it. Took me a little bit longer than I thought, so. And I believe we see one more spawner up there, so we're gonna actually go and destroy it. And actually now our spawn rates are actually pretty low now, so. And now here I am probably talking about where the wool is. Now is when I'm officially on the search for the wool. I'm thinking it's actually in one of these areas, and I noticed a chest in there. I believe I've already gotten that chest though. I can't remember exactly, but we also noticed that there's darkness in here, and we see a suspicious looking chest with 2 anvils on it. So thinking that this is actually a trap, I'm first going to light up the entire area, and then I'm actually going to dig underneath the chest itself to see if I can find if it's actually a trap or not. And I gotta be careful about how I do this, because if it is a trap, I can set it off just by digging in the wrong spot. But then I notice, okay, there's nothing underneath, so I can actually go grab it. And this is when we get the infinity book. We actually find an infinity book here, so now we are actually really happy about that. Finding that, and for some reason I'm digging those things up, maybe because there's spawners. And we're still on the lookout for the wool. I'm actually just checking out these iron bars right now because that's how you can tell. Oh, and we come in here and we actually find the wool. So now, we're going to get bombarded by a zombie that drops an iron ingot for us. And now we have the pink wool. So that means that this area is pretty much defeated. And I believe, yes, I'm gonna actually go back to the wool monument back in the Nexus now, because we have the wool on us. And I try and make that jump, I accidentally fail. And we're just going to make our way back to the monument while lighting up the area. And actually, this will be the last segment on post-recording, because the end of the episode I actually realized that I had my mic muted. So that's actually good. At least hear the end part. So we're actually checking out our gear right there. I believe we're trying to see how good our pants were, because they were actually pretty beaten up, and we actually did find a new pair of pants in the area. So right here, I'm placing the pink wool. And just a second, we got the area defeated. Now here I'm saying that I'm going to go through the area, getting all of the emeralds I can, and we'll meet back up here once I clear out all of the chests in the area. Yes, as I'm pointing there. Okay. Well, I'm back, and I just realized that after I cut at the beginning of this episode, my mic got muted somehow, so there's no audio for about 17 minutes of this episode. So that's really I messed up there, but let's see if I can do a little recap. Basically, we got another death, of course. Well, you saw everything. We got another death. I decided to bring chests and store my stuff because I didn't want the creepers blowing up the iron or my items. And then I had so much junk in my chest. And we did find the wool. We placed the wool. And I was at the end, last time I cut, I said I was going to go around collecting all of the items out of the chests. I only got through halfway. I mean, it's starting to actually get late for me. I'm kind of getting tired, so I got enough emeralds to make another emerald block, so we can actually place this emerald and see what our reward is. Rage of the Righteous, and we got another upgrade block, so that's actually good. So, sharpness, smite, knockback, unbreaking. Actually, that's a pretty good axe, actually. I'm going to actually use that as my weapon right now, because, I mean, that's, okay. Now we got to figure out what we want for our second upgrade. I mean, I've been going through this. This absorption shield really isn't gonna help me that much, actually, because it's only gonna give me like 1 or 2 extra hearts every 75 seconds, which most of the time that I get enough burst damage where it's gonna kill me even with those 2 extra hearts, I'm thinking. So what I'm actually thinking about a second upgrade is the strength 1 after killing a mob. So let's actually do that. Okay. So, yes, I'm sorry about the audio after cutting back. I didn't realize that my mic was muted, and probably should do something about that. I gotta figure out... Oh, it's kind of actually hard with my headset actually doing that. So, this one's going to be a little bit short, about 2 minutes shorter than my normal ones, only because I'm extremely tired. So, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Next episode, we will begin on the next area in intersection 2, which I believe is hunting grounds, if I remember correctly. So, I will see you in the next one.